The FDA has recently approved a brand new class of oral antibiotics for the treatment of uncomplicated urinary tract infections in female patients who are age 12 and older. This marks the first new approval for this condition in over 30 years and is definitely welcome news given that uncomplicated UTIs affect more than 16 million women annually in the US alone. This approval follows a Phase 3 non-inferiority trial that demonstrated that this new antibiotic is at least as effective as nitrofurantoin in treating uncomplicated UTIs. Success was achieved in approximately 50% of cases with the new drug, which is comparable to the 47% success rate that was seen with nitrofurantoin in one trial, and it did slightly better in another. So far, the safety profile shows that about 16% of participants experienced diarrhea and 9% experienced nausea. Both of those are very common side effects with antibiotics. The antibiotic, called Gepotidacin, brand name Blujepa, works by inhibiting DNA replication in bacteria through a unique binding site on two different topoisomerase enzymes. To better understand how this works, let's talk about cell biology for a little bit. DNA is naturally coiled around itself, wrapped in structures called supercoils. This is very similar to tangled headphone wires or a knotted phone cord. Before it can be used for a process like gene expression or replication, this coil needs to be unwound before it can be read. Topoisomerases are enzymes that help unwind DNA, and without them functioning properly, bacteria can't divide and they can't reproduce, ultimately stopping the spread of the infection. Gepotidacin is a first antibiotic in a new class known as triaza-acinapthyline antibiotics, though I wouldn't recommend you trying to say that 3 times fast. This class is exciting because it could pave the way for even more antibiotics that work in a similar fashion, adding a very powerful tool to our arsenal against antibiotic resistance. That's a common concern, particularly with urinary tract infections. Commercial availability of Gepotidacin, which is produced by GlaxoSmithKline, is expected in 2025. The recommended dosage would be 1,500 milligrams by mouth twice daily for a total of 5 days, which is very similar to the regimen for nitrofurantoin. However, it is important to note that this medication is effective only against specific bacterial infections, and that you should always consult with your doctor for an accurate diagnosis and treatment. I hope this video has been informative. I'm Frank Gepotidacin with Servetty, and thank you so much for watching.